Signs. She was badly raised by her parents. Number 1. She travels a distance to meet you for the first time. If a lady can pack her bags, hop on a bus, or jump on a plane to meet a man she barely knows, especially for the first time, that's not bravery. That's broken upbringing. A woman who was raised with strong values knows how to protect herself. She knows the importance of caution, boundaries, and self-respect. Her parents would have taught her that you don't go to meet a man until you know who he is, what he wants, and where he stands. They should have told her that you don't travel to meet a man until he has come to see you and your parents. In fact, in some strict homes, you don't even go out to spend time with a man, not to talk of traveling to visit a man you've not met before. But a lady who jumps at every invite, who travels miles without accountability or fear of consequence, that's a red flag. You didn't just meet a free-spirited woman, you met someone whose upbringing lacked guidance, covering, and restraint. Number 2, she has an entitlement mentality. She believes you owe her something. Even before commitment, she already expects money, trips, constant attention, and grand gestures, as though you were born to serve her. That's not love. That's entitlement. And it often comes from a childhood where her parents made her believe the world must revolve around her. She wasn't taught that relationships are mutual, that love is sacrifice, and that respect is earned, not demanded. If her first instinct is always, "What can you do for me?" you're not dating a partner, you're dating a parasite. Number 3, she agrees to cohabit with you without being married. When a lady moves into your house without marriage, understand one thing: she's either desperate, damaged, or dangerously naive. And none of that speaks well of her foundation. A woman with strong parental training would never place herself in a situation that strips her dignity, gives a man husband privileges without commitment, and exposes her emotionally and spiritually. Cohabitation is not a relationship milestone. It's a symptom of a broken value system. And when she jumps into your bed and your kitchen before you've honored her with your name, don't just blame her. Ask what kind of upbringing allowed that. Number 4, she can't handle constructive criticism. Correct her, and she becomes defensive. Give her feedback, and she cuts you off. Express how you feel, and she throws a tantrum. That's not maturity. That's emotional immaturity rooted in poor parenting. A well-raised woman understands that correction is not rejection. She's been groomed to receive instruction with humility. She doesn't see everything as an attack. She knows that growth requires feedback. But when you meet a woman who cannot take correction, it means no one taught her how to be accountable. She was raised with comfort, not character. And if she's already allergic to truth in dating, imagine what marriage will look like. A lifetime of walking on eggshells. Number 5, she's stubborn, disrespectful, and arrogant. This is the ultimate sign of poor parenting. She talks back at elders. She rolls her eyes when corrected. She uses words as weapons. She brags like she created herself. She sees submission as slavery and respect as weakness. That's not confidence. That's character failure. Stubbornness is not strength. Disrespect is not independence. And arrogance is not class. Behind most of these traits is a girl who was either not disciplined, not corrected, or not loved properly. A woman who was raised well understands the power of humility. She doesn't act tough to feel important. She knows that femininity is not weakness. She respects others because she respects herself. But when you see a woman who treats everyone like trash and walks around like the world owes her, just know her problem started from the house she was raised in. Bro, don't fall in love with curves and chaos. Don't let loneliness blind you to the disaster wrapped in beauty. A woman who was not raised well can never build well. Marriage is not correctional service. You cannot fix what her parents failed to build. Before you commit to her smile, check her standards. Before you say, "I do," ask yourself, was she groomed for peace or trained for drama? Because the quality of your marriage will be built on the strength of her upbringing. And remember, you're not just marrying a woman, You're marrying her values, her training, and her foundation. Choose wisely. If you are not following this page, you may not see me again. Like and follow this page for more amazing contents like this.